My name is Cole Nichols. I was a troublemaker growing up. I would just go do hooligan stuff with my friends all the time. I don't know. I wanted to do what I wanted when I wanted, you know? I felt like I could just roam free and, you know, do as I please, and there wouldn't be any consequences to it. I had gotten into some trouble right after I turned 18. I sat in county jail for like a month. But when I was 20, I started getting heavily into oxys. For the longest time, I was just going over there and getting oxys from him. And him and a couple buddies would just be like, oh, you're missing out, you should try this, talking about the dope. And I'm like, no thank you, that's not me, you know, it's nasty. But then one night, me and my friend, we was just like, oh, sure, why not? We'll try one hit. So we did, and before we knew it, we were just smoking a lot of meth. From that night on, for the next 10 or 11 months of that year, I was full-blown strung out on meth, along with pills, weed, drinking. I would really search out anything that would alter the way I felt. My family life was really bad. They all knew what I was doing. I don't know if they necessarily knew exactly what I was doing, but they knew I was doing something real bad. My health was bad. I was losing a lot of weight. I looked like crap. Just living out of a bag. Not really having any purpose, just running and gunning. I ended up going to jail, I think it was January 12th of 2017, and I sat in there for about 6.5 months. While I was in there, a buddy of mine had given me a book his mom had sent him, and it was Lance's book, Hope is Alive. I told myself after I read it, like, you're gonna go there when you get out of here. You gotta do something different. I think it was 2 months to the day after I had gotten out, I woke up in jail again. I didn't feel there was any hope. And then I had called my mom. She told me she thought my dad was gonna come bail me out. My dad actually invited me to go to a men's conference down in Falls Creek. It was called Curse Breakers. I went down there, which I was also still using at the time. I met Lance. He got me in contact with Zach Shimmer and some of the guys that were in the program. He had told my dad that a bed was available, that I would have to go to detox before. I decided I was committed, and I went down to detox. I went to TRC in Oklahoma City. And the plan was to move into Hope is Alive the day I got out, so I did just that. I hooked up with them on Halloween of 2017. I expected a big-time, goody-good Christian program, but I got there and it was completely different. They were just like me. They were addicts who struggled with the same things that I had struggled with, and they welcomed me in with open arms. I saw hope in these guys that were here, and how it's changed their lives. So I wanted what they had. What graduation means to me is it's not easy, and it's not for the weak, I can tell you that much. I've seen a lot of people come and go, and it breaks my heart when they do, because there's hope. You just have to stick around and trust the process. A lot of people want to rush this, or they want to do things their way, but that's not what this is all about. This is all about taking guidance from the leaders and having a radically changed life. I came from a dark place. I had no hope. I thought I would end up dying to this addiction, but now I don't have to live like that. I have a bright future ahead of me. Life is good today. I wake up with a smile on my face. I get to go to work. I get to come home and see my friends who are always happy to see me. I laugh. I have good friends. My relationships with my family, they are all restored. Life's good, and I look forward to the future and what God has in store for me.